Hey everybody, this is Ricky Boy here. I'm making another video of my statue collection. Just wanted to update you guys. As of March 2016, I've bought some new ones, sold some, replaced some, rearranged them, and I just want to do a quick little update. And then after this, I'll show you my new statue shelf I built right there. Alright, so let's get into it. Alright, we got Cyclops here in the front and Wolverine. I wanted to put these two together because not only they're my favorite X-Men characters, but they're actually my two favorite statues. And I like how they look together, so it's pretty neat. And of course, we got that Archangel X-Force that I got repainted. Man, to this day, I'm still stunned by it. It's really cool. And we got Cable next to Bishop, both bone designs, and we'll be seeing Cable, I guess, in the Deadpool sequel coming up. Hopefully it's good. And here's a new edition. It's the Hulk Classic Avengers series, and I replaced him because I just think this one's a little cooler. The other one was called The Fall of the Hulks, which was awesome, but this just beat it by a little bit. I believe I made a comparison video, if you want to find that in my videos. And here we go, we got Hawkeye and Spidey. We saw him in the recent Captain America trailer, so hopefully they use him good. I personally like the other Spider-Man movies, but I mean, hey, either way we win. Man, he looks awesome. This guy goes for about $700 on eBay. Alright, we got Captain America. Still one of my favorites as well. I think he's probably ranked my third favorite statue. And we got Thor by Bowen Designs. And look at that. It's just awesome. This too sold also for a ton of cash on eBay. It's crazy. These things are selling at a ridiculous amount. I'm glad I got these years ago, most of these, before the whole boom. So if you see one, get it quick, because the aftermarket value goes up pretty high. Alright, we got Captain America and War Machine. Alright, up here we got Deadpool, who got a little more famous this spring with this movie. I hope they do a re-release and give us another one. I like mine, but at least for people who can't get their hands on one, they get more opportunity. We got Omega Red. Look at that. So I moved them so I could actually appreciate seeing him better. So I placed him over here. And look at that. Still an underrated statue. I recommend, if you see one, get one. And then we got Sabretooth. Wow. It's just awesome. I think I also have a comparison video with the other Bowen Sabretooth, so check that out also if you want. And then we got Juggy. Man, look at that. It's freaking awesome. Magneto right next to him. Sorry for the glare. Hey, look at that. We got Carnage. He's a new addition. I'll get into that right now. And we got Apocalypse, which we'll be seeing him in this upcoming X-Men movie, and Venom. Alright, so Carnage is new addition as well. I took out his base along with Venom's base just so they could fit. I modify a lot of bases. I had to crack Omega Red's base just so he fits. Deadpool, I totally did my own base. So I don't really care for it being original. I care for it looking good in my display. I know I'm a weird collector, but I do that kind of stuff. So yeah, these two look really cool together. And I also sold Mr. Sinister. A guy gave me an offer I couldn't refuse, so I sold him my Sinister and I went on vacation with that money. I'm not going to say how much, but you know, $600. And there we go. Alright, another new addition is Psylocke. I bought her last year, and she's from the X-Force series. And just like I did with Archangel, I contacted my favorite painter, ML Art Designs. His name's Moises, and he took it in and did his thing. Wow, look at that. He worked his magic, gave the statue a whole new life. Good shading, good everything. Purple hair tint. Just the 90s look I wanted. Chromed katanas. If you ever have a statue that you want repainted, touched up, anything just to be slightly enhanced, I recommend you check out ML Art Designs webpage. It's really cool. So that's Psylocke. And we got Storm, Colossus. Hey, look at that. We got Rogue, another new addition. Look at that. We've been waiting forever for a good Rogue, and look at that. I couldn't be happier. She's reunited with Gambit. I know he's making the moves on her at nighttime or whenever I leave when they come to life. Like Toy Story. I'm kidding. And of course we got Nightcrawler up there and Beast right there. Kind of like it. It looks like they're like in the next week, like he's on top of him. It's pretty cool. And that's my little update for this particular statue, my Marvel collection. Hope you guys liked it. Look at that. I appreciate this every day. Okay, I'll make this quick because I know I talk too much. Look at that. I had an empty space right here in my wall, and I figured, you know what, I could build something. I just don't want like my TV there looking all boring, so I went ahead and I constructed a bottom bookshelf where I keep my magazines, CDs, books, and so forth. And then I created like a U-shaped design to go around the TV. And I had all these statues I've been wanting to buy, and I had nowhere to put them. And I figured, okay, let me build something. So this is it. Let me get into it. Let me introduce my actual construction. I had an idea. 2x3 studs, they sell for about $2. So I figured I could construct this whole skeleton with 2x3s. Even my bookshelf is 2x3s, and it's going to even cost me like $20. So I did the shell, and then I just added moldings, and then added simple wood sheets, and I cut little grooves right here and slide them in, and that was it. Sand it, stain it, add the glass and the lights from IKEA, and that was it. Overall cost was probably about $150. Not too bad, right? And it's no IKEA particle wood stuff. This stuff's built to last. Okay, cool. Let's get into it. All right, in this bottom shelf, I have my two ARH statues together. Haven't had these in display in a while, and they look really cool together. We got Achilles and Leonidas. Really, really awesome. Again, they're by ARH. You can check out their website. They have more 1/4 scale statues, but they're cool. But I was more a fan of their 1/6. Hopefully they do more of these in the future. And right here I have my video game statues. This is Zelda, Link. It's actually called Link on Epona, and it's made by First 4 Figures. I saw this in some pictures accidentally, and I fell in love with it, and I knew I had to have it. One day I saw it on eBay, and I got it at a good price. I must have won this in the middle of the night, so I didn't get much competition in bidding. Wow, look at that. It's beautiful. If you are a Link fan or Zelda fan, this is a must-have. You will be stunned. Look at that. And right here we got Master Chief. And I like these two together because they're from my two favorite video game series. I played Zelda, obviously in the NES versions, and then Super Nintendo, and my favorite, the Nintendo 64 one. So, and the thing is with Halo, he's also one of my favorite characters because when Halo 1 and 2 came out, man, we fell in love with that game. We connected the Xboxes, all my friends, my brothers, we would play in 4 TVs. I don't know if you remember Halo 1 and 2, right? So definitely some sentimental value with these two, my two favorite game franchises. I hear the new Halo sucks though. I don't know. I haven't played those. All right. Up here we got my DC shelf. These are the Kotobukiya Artifacts. All right. Here we got Superman. These are still pretty easy to find. We got Batman. However, the one I have is the blue and black version. This is pretty old. Now they redid the black and gray colors, which I think looks cool, but I was more a fan of this one. If you could get a chance on the blue one, get this one. It looks a little better, in my opinion. Obviously, they got a movie coming out soon. And Wonder Woman. Again, these are pretty easy to find. Because I guess they're made of vinyl, they don't sell for too much. But they still look really well. And recently came out is Flash. Pretty cool. He has a nice red suit. The lights kind of change the tint of the red, but it's a really nice rich red. There he goes, my DC shelf. Can't wait for Aquaman and Green Lantern. They'll look really cool. Maybe Cyborg, who knows? Alright, right here I got my Star Wars shelf. Yep, Star Wars. And I started buying the Kotobukiya Artifacts Plus statues, which they're like maybe, you know, they're not that tall. They're 1/10 scale, so they're about 7-8 inches. I started buying those because they're so available and they're making them a lot, and I got into them and I bought them all. However, I accidentally, you know, discovered their 1/7 scale Kotobukiya, and these were released years ago. We're talking 2005, and I noticed they're 1/7 scale. They're like 1/6. Well, anyways, I fell in love with this scale size, so I sold all my 1/10 Artifacts Plus just so I could buy these instead. All right, we got Chewbacca here, Princess Leia, right there with her slave outfit, pretty cool. Han Solo, rest in peace. C-3PO and R2. And we got our Sand Trooper. Pretty cool little... I like how I set these up. I had to change all their bases pretty much. Luke Skywalker, what I did was I chopped off his hand and had to like glue it back in an angle for he could fit. Changed his base, changed his base, changed his base. Kept them the same, took off his base. But overall, I do it because I want it to look good like this. I don't really care for its original contents. And over here we got the bad boys. Alright, we got Darth Maul. Look at that, it's beautiful. Let me get a close-up on his face. I sold, like I said, I sold the 1/10 scale, and the guy who bought it off me on Craigslist was happy. He's like, oh my god, how could you sell this? And I told him, I got this one. Up here we got a Boba Fett. Suspended in midair. I mean, you know me, right? I gotta hang something. I like hanging statues, and I thought he looked pretty cool like this. I took him off his base. Right here we got Commander Cody. He's holding up Darth Sidious. Execute Order 66. That's what I think it sounds like. Good. Pretty cool, right? Look at that. This guy sells for a lot. I found him on Craigslist. Oh no, eBay. And I got a really good deal on it. So if you see one, I recommend you get it. You won't be disappointed. Here we got Anakin. His episode 2. Again, I had to customize his base. And this one's really good. This sells for dirt cheap. You're gonna get it for like 15 bucks. But it's awesome. Like, everything about it's cool. I don't know why this sells so cheap. But maybe you should look into it. You'll see what I mean. Of course, we got the Mack Daddy, big Darth Vader. Man, it looks awesome. There's two versions that this Kotobukiya has. One where he's crouching. And it's called it's called the Battle or something. I don't know what it's called, but he has the light up lightsaber. But I kept this one instead because it actually fits. The other one didn't fit, so I had to sell it. Check it out. Kotobukiya 1/7 Darth Vader. Both these versions are awesome. And we got General Grievous. Anakin Skywalker. Okay, that's how I think he sounds. Alright, look at that. I also have to customize him, chop off his base. I broke his hands off and glued them in the angles that I wanted him. Because the way he was carrying his sabers were pretty weird. So I kind of did my own thing. What do you think? And this one's awesome. So this is my Star Wars shelf. I love these. I hope they continue this line. They recently did a new Darth Maul about a few years back. So it gives me hopes that they're going to continue the line. Okay, and to finish this up, let me wrap up this video. I got my top shelf here that has my favorite toys when I was a kid. Look at that. Got the Ninja Turtles and the G.I. Joes. Got the Warthog tank. Right here we have Gung Ho, Sergeant Slaughter, Rock and Roll, Repeater, Storm Shadow, Firefly, I'm sorry, Storm Shadow. Of course we gotta have Snake Eyes, Muskrat, Dodger, Tunnel Rat, Falcon, and Outback. And I got them set up, kind of little outdoor display, but man, these were my favorite when I was like in kindergarten. These were actually my older brothers, but this was from their generation, but I got to play with them when I was little, and I kept them, preserved them, and look at that. Awesome. Alright, right here I got my Ninja Turtles. We got Mikey, Raph, Leo, and Donnie. Casey Jones on the bike. Shredder from Turtles Part 2. And Bebop and Rocksteady. I got my childhood preserved all right here. Isn't that cool? I'm sure my brothers are going to want these back now that they see them like this. But shh, my ass. It's mine now. Okay, everybody. Thanks for hanging in there. I know I talk a lot. But that is my new display shelf. If you have any questions about these Star Wars figures, let me know. Or, you know, I like helping out fellow collectors. I'm proud of this. It was hard work. Given I'm an amateur carpenter, I'm happy the way it came out, and I'm grateful I got this. Hopefully, I'll make a new video soon. I take that back. I'm gonna stop buying statues for now. You know, I don't have more space. Although I do have this empty wall. No, I'm just kidding. This is it for sure. Like, I'm gonna stop because I got no more room. Okay, everybody. Thanks for watching. Hope you like my collection. I'm motivated by seeing people make videos of their collection. So keep collecting, keep making your videos, and contribute to the statue collecting community. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night. Ciao.